I honestly firmly believe that I'm about language. I love language. I study a lot of languages. Currently studying Tigrinya, Eritrean language. I'm planning on studying Amharic and Guz and Hebrew. I love linguistics. That's something I'm passionate about, and it's very important. Just like for me and the brother that just passed me the mic, forgive me, I forgot his name. We growing up as the diaspora here that was born in the western part of the world, we don't really have a language, or we don't think we have a language, right? So what that does is that makes us communicate. Language is so important because, like, me and this brother, we have to communicate in the colonizer's tongue. You feel me? And if me and him are communicating in the colonizer's tongue, and the colonizer's present, then we have no privacy. You feel me? Think about it from that perspective. So the way I think is that the main important thing for us right now is to understand language and to grasp it, and for us in the West to really start speaking our languages more, start encouraging that so our children learn our languages, learn our scripts, learn how to write in our languages too. This is very important. Because all of the other nations, the reason they're able to maintain their wealth, the reality of it is because they have a language where I can be here and speaking Chinese, and you won't know what I'm saying. That's what the Chinese do. I'll be talking here Chinese. So if someone else that is not of our nation comes in here and just sits here and present, they don't know what you're saying. Because at a school, in a school setting, you can't exclude somebody from being here, right? Because that would be like prejudice, right? That would be like a hate crime. You'd get you'd have consequences that would happen to you if you were to exclude somebody from coming into a public facility. So that's not what the other nations do. They'll allow you to come in. Yeah, you can come in, but you don't know what they're saying because they're speaking another language. Now that's the key. So for us to continue and host programs, I think that we should definitely keep that into consideration and try to make some accommodations for that, because we're not going to get, there's always going to be some kind of infiltration. You feel me? We're never going to get anything done if we can't be autonomous, and we need to ally with ourselves. Like all the sisters have came up here and have voiced there. We need to ally with ourselves and figure out some type of unity with ourselves before we can't ally with anyone else before we ally with ourselves. So us straight, like I work with BLM a lot, like Yusra, Alexandria, all these, I work with them a lot. And all this allies, like the ally stuff is good. And I tell them straight, like, look, we gotta ally with ourselves. Don't worry about the allies, they can wait. Like, how are you supposed to liberate our people if we're not allied with ourselves? You feel me? So these are the type of conversations that I have with them, and I have with other ones that I talk to in my community. Language is very important. That way we can have these conversations here, and nobody knows what we're talking about. So people can't just come sit down, like, oh yeah, it's cool. But we're having a very serious meeting, unveiling our personal stories and our personal traumas, and people are just coming in like it's yeah, I'm gonna eat my food in here, get up, everything's good, and get out of here, and I gotta catch a movie later on, so I'm gonna chill here for a little bit. No, but this is serious for us. This is like a life or death situation. You feel me? This is life or death. Our whole content